Hey guys, and welcome back to the Nerd Cave for my February 2025 pickups video. Um, Trying to stick to my New Year's resolution of limiting what I pick up. So I think I've done an okay job in the month of February. Vinegar Syndrome had their subscriber week sale. I actually did a video on those pickups. I just never uploaded it to the channel, so I'm just gonna kind of incorporate it here and not do that. And really, that and one studio release steelbook and some stuff I picked up from Blockbuster box sets. I feel like I'm becoming addicted to those box sets. They're really awesome. I definitely had to pick up something that I'm excited to show. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. First up, the studio release steelbook. This is something that I originally wasn't going to get. I already had this on Blu-ray. It was kind of just a regular bare bones blue. Well, I shouldn't say bare bones. There's a good amount of special features on it, but 4K upgrade. The steelbook. I feel like the original artwork for the steelbook wasn't that great. I don't know if that's maybe the UK artwork or maybe it was just the original or to be determined artwork. But when I saw this, I had to pick it up, and it's Constantine. Picked this up, pre-ordered it from Amazon. There's the J card. Just show you. That's the artwork that it's taken from. It's pretty good. And here is the steelbook. Really awesome. It's a lot of embossing, debossing, all that stuff. I'm forgetting which is which, but it looks really cool. And it's kind of like I guess, yeah, it's more of a matte finish with the embossing on it. Same thing on the back. There we go. So really cool. And some new, I guess, disc artwork as well. And of course the digital copy. It is an upgrade, like I said, to just my Blu-ray release that I actually didn't get that long ago. I feel like I picked this up. I think it was like on sale, maybe on Amazon. So I don't even know if I actually watched this since getting this. Again, there's that artwork. A lot of special features on this. I gotta see. I'm assuming it says it's over 2 hours of special features on the steelbook, so it's gotta be the same stuff. That is only a 4K release. This is the Blu-ray. Maybe I'll keep it. I've kind of said to myself I don't want to keep duplicates unless there are special features on it that the new release doesn't have, or the new release is only a 4K and I want to have a backup Blu-ray. I don't really know if I'm going to keep doing that. The space is limited, but we'll see. We'll figure that out. Next up, we'll get into the Vinegar Syndrome pickups. They had their subscriber week sale. I did not become a subscriber. Just don't pick up enough Vinegar Syndrome anymore, which is funny to say because what you're all looking at is Vinegar Syndrome. So I'm trying to collect more responsibly. But yeah, so I picked up a good amount of stuff. Again, they always have items on sale during the subscriber week sale, and I picked up some stuff that was full price just because I'm a sucker. Anyway, so first up, and this is a partner release, and this I had to get this. This is a documentary. It's Chris Claremont's X-Men. I was a huge comic book collector in the 90s into the first decade of the 2000s. So for 20 years, I was collecting heavily comic books. I've now moved my collection to a different media, but I always loved the X-Men. The 90s X-Men were my favorite. But yeah, anyway, anything in the X-Men I have to get. So I had to pick this up. There's a little bit about it in the back if you want to pause that, take a look. Be excited to watch this for sure. There was also a and I should have picked it up. There was a documentary on He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Power of Grayskull, I think. But I think you can stream that somewhere. The slipcover wasn't available anymore, and I didn't notice it until like well after the sale. I might still pick it up if it's available next time around. I don't know. I'm going to conventions, so maybe if Vinegar Syndrome's there, maybe they'll have it. Anyway, next up, and this is DeGrauser video release. Not too into that line, but this piqued my interest, and there's actually another DeGrauser video release here, so that's going to be two I'll have in the collection. First up is The Ripper, Tom Savini. This came out not too long ago, but it's already been discounted, so I picked it up during the sale. Tom Savini kind of shows up to a lot of conventions, so it'd be cool to have him sign this if he's around. I'm going to take a look at that. A little bit about the movie, so some special features. So I'm assuming it's Tom Savini playing the Ripper. So I've never seen this. Does he have does he have an English accent on this? I'm assuming. I don't know. I've never seen it. But I assume he probably did the special effects. So just that alone is probably going to be worth it. Next up, I've never heard of this. I kind of fell into the hype, seeing everyone talking about this. The numbers dwindling pretty quickly during the sale. So I went ahead and got it. And it's iced. Pretty cool slipcover. Some of that gloss finish. It's really cool. Again, I don't really pick up many of the DeGrauser stuff. It's just, I'm not into like the shot on video releases, and I think that's mostly what those are. But like I said, I heard a lot of hype, kind of an excitement about this. And I figured it wouldn't last too long to wait for another sale, so I went ahead and picked that up. Same thing with this release. This just looked cool. I didn't even know this was a thing until I saw it in the Vinegar Syndrome, on the Vinegar Syndrome website. This, I think, is a remake, if I'm not mistaken, of Street Trash. And if you know the original, it is just crazy. So if this is even like a small percentage of that crazy, it's going to be good. But really awesome artwork. Really cool. And it's a side slip, so really nice release here. Here's the inside slip. And then, here we go. If you want to read that. Okay, Street Trash is a spiritual sequel to the 80s cult classic. So maybe this is a sequel. A spiritual sequel, so I don't know. What does that say? In the year 2050. Okay, interesting. So we'll definitely want to check that out. It gives me a reason to kind of rewatch the original. Again, really nice release here. Didn't know how long that would last, so I picked it up. It's a VSP release. Don't have too many of those. And then, I don't know what that is. Not The Funeral Home. I guess that is maybe another label that partnered or maybe actually produced the movie. Next up, and this was on sale. Don't know anything really about this other than it was on sale and it looked pretty good. And it's a double feature, so value that was there. Spectres and Maya, I guess. Yeah, Maya. I like to get these double features when I can, especially if they're on sale. I'd say most of my Vinegar Syndrome is what I've picked up during like sales and stuff. You got to be smart with Vinegar Syndrome, since it is like a premium product. But they do have heavy discounts, so you always hate when you kind of purchase something full price and then find it for like $10 during their subscriber week sale. But then you also end up picking things that you never wanted, like this. Unmasking the Idol. Again, I fell for the trap of it's dwindling in numbers. I did watch a trailer of this and it looked pretty good. So I went ahead and got it. damaged for sure, but again, it doesn't really bother me. The thing about those VSAs, you know, I used to really be heavily, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I heavily collected VSAs and really wanted to do like a full collection, but they released them so much, and they started releasing a lot of like the kung fu stuff that it's okay, but I'm not crazy about. So I kind of steered clear of it. And some of the earlier ones were just kind of crazy. I don't have Evil Town. That was like their second or third release. So I just kind of gave up on it. I've talked about this. I've ranted about Vinegar Syndrome before. It's kind of love-hate. More love than hate. I shouldn't say hate. Love and like relationship. I just have to get it. I have to start just watching these damn things. The problem is the ones I've watched, I'm like, why did I buy this? Another VSA release. Moon of the Wolf. I heard good things about this. I just never picked it up. This was on a deep discount as well, so I got it. Again, don't know too much about it other than kind of what I've heard. Let's take a look at that. Moon of the Wolf. And last up, I've talked about this line. It's the cinematography line. That's how I say it. That's how I'm going to keep saying it. Touch. Again, on sale, pretty good price. There's some decent actors in this one. Christopher Walken, you got Skeet Ulrich, Tom Arnold. So, yeah, good amount of people. Dave Grohl, music composed by David Grohl. That's cool, Dave Grohl. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I do like these releases, but like I've said before, they come out too often. There's like so many of the cinematography line now, and I just can't catch up. Or they're not sold out. I probably could. It's just you're dropping so much. They're like close to $40 when they come out, and you got to wait for a sale. This is going to be the fourth one. They're right here. So it's going to be the fourth one I have in the line. So yeah, here are my Vinegar Syndrome subscriber week sale pickups. That was a mouthful. Yeah, let me know in the comments, I guess, what you picked up during the sale. All right, last but certainly not least, I picked up some things from Blockbuster box sets. I've done a couple of videos on them. I think I've done like a standalone, and I've gotten some additional pickups from them. Really like them. It's just one dude. He has a YouTube channel too that I like to watch his videos. And he was advertising that he was having a new, bunch of new items for release a couple weeks ago. It's like on a Tuesday, and I went ahead and I picked some stuff up. There's a couple things that were pretty cool. I don't have the Loki Steelbook set, but he had, slips for that, box sets. What I really was interested in was the Rocky set, and that's exactly what I got. And I think this is awesome. So I have the Rocky Steelbook set that was originally released by Best Buy, the first 4, and then 5 and Rocky Balboa came out through Amazon, or I think it was Amazon. Anyway, so they released this amazing looking set. Hard box. Really nice set. He said in his video he wants it kind of reminiscent of when Best Buy did the Rambo set and like that big Steelbook set. That's really awesome. The artwork is always, I think, licensed. Really great here. It all comes with individual slips for the Steelbooks. He also had an offer for Amarais for individual slips or individual Amarais for the movies if you picked up, I guess. They had like that initial like movie collection set and whatever. So I think it's really cool that they give those options. I think it looks awesome. Here's the top. Really, really, really good quality. And I'm not going to take all of these out. Whatever one comes out first is what I will grab. If I can... Oh, they're all coming out at once. Here we go. Rocky 3, my favorite one. So each one has... Well, I guess I can easily show... The back of each one has who he fought. So that's for 1. That's for 2. Obviously, 3... Got Drago, Tommy Gunn, and then the dude from the last one. I forget the name. And they have the poster art. Really nice poster art. Rocky 2, Rocky 3. Again, my favorite one, and I love the way this looks. The iconic look of 4. 5, which my only complaint on this one, and maybe this is just the poster, but it looks like a bad print on this. And I don't know if this is just this one, or maybe it's just the artwork itself. And then Rocky Balboa. So really nice, really good quality otherwise. The outside box set's really cool. Rocky 3, my favorite one. Eye of the Tiger came out in part 3. Yeah, just really nice. And then the Steelbook. So that's the these are like the Steelbook sets that I have. Again, I like the Steelbook sets. It's just... I think a lot of the artwork was lazy. Part 4 was the best one because it was like that iconic shot right there. The rest were kind of lazy. Not great artwork, so I really like the fact, and it fits I got the J card in there too, which is nice because it keeps it in there a little more snug. But that's so much better. So I was really happy to see that came out. I jumped on that day to get it because I didn't know if it was sold out. It's just one guy, right? So there was a couple items that sold out pretty quickly. I think did I say this already? I don't collect the Loki Steelbook set, but he had a set for that. That sold out pretty quickly. The individual slips for the Steelbooks are still there, but the overall, the bigger box set for the 2 slips was sold out. But again, really nice, really nice. He offers free shipping if you spend over a certain amount. This was, it's not cheap, but again, it's good quality. It's $75 for the box and the individual slips. So you get all of that, which isn't terrible. I think it was $100 if you needed the actual Amarais with them. Obviously, no discs, right? You have to supply your own actual movies. Kind of crazy, right? You're spending so much money just for packaging, but this, for collectors, come on, this is just unbelievable. And if the studios aren't going to release something like this, then why not? Why not go to a third party and have that? Again, really, really love that. But again, they offer free shipping. This didn't meet the threshold for free shipping, but kind of did the math. I would have spent... I think I spent $2 or $3 more to get 2 more slips and something else to get the free shipping. I would have spent that same amount, maybe a couple dollars less, just for the shipping. So it's kind of worth it. So first thing I got, it's really interesting that he does this. So let me just grab you something so I can explain it better. Okay, here it is. So I have Godzilla -1, right? And the only release I have for this is the Amarais 4K. There's no slip there's no slip that came with this. If there was a slip with this, it'd fit in this a lot more snug. But when you don't have a slip, it just falls out. Even some Steelbooks fall out. That's why I like to keep the J card on them. So pro tip, you keep the J card on a slip, on on a slipcover or even on a steelbook. I guess there's no J card on a slipcover. That's stupid. You keep a J card on a steelbook, and it's gonna work out really well for these. But when you have just an Amaray, what they did, I think for like $3 or a few dollars, it came with 5 of these. It's just cardboard, same kind of material as this, black, just more than cardboard. It's actually really sturdy, super sturdy, and it goes right in. So you just, let me just expand this. I'm being an asshole. Okay, that's much better. That's more betterer. Okay, so done. Now it's in there together. It's black, so you don't really see it that much. I was jerry-rigging it a little bit and cutting a piece of cardboard and sticking it in, which worked, but this is way better. You know, it comes out still, but not, I'm shaking it, you know. It won't otherwise. If you shake it, it does. So it comes out easy. It's not stuck. So that's good. Anyway, so I picked that up because I know I'm going to eventually end up buying more that may need this. So for a few bucks, it made sense. And I think I needed a couple dollars more to get that free shipping. I also picked up 2 slip boxes. First one, Poltergeist. Really nice artwork, the movie poster. Everyone loves it. Everyone wishes that this was the artwork for the 4K releases that we did get. And really awesome in the back here. So I have the Steelbook. I like the Steelbook. But again, like, it's cool artwork. I'm not going to say it's not. I thought the Steelbook was way better than, and you know, we have that iconic shot in the back. Was better than what we got. Oh, I have a cut there. That's awesome. I think better than what we got on the slipcover, which was like the outside of the house. Anyways, I have my I had folded the J card. Sometimes I do that and put them inside, so I utilizing again, like I said, to have it nice. It still comes out, but again, it's in there nice and snug. But for Amarays, just straight up Amarays, I definitely suggest the other thing. Okay, last one. This is taking way longer than I thought. I saw this. I had to get it. I missed out on Fright Night. He had a steelbook. I mean, he had a box for Fright Night, and it was sold out. And now it's not even on the site. So hopefully one day that's back on there so I can pick it up. But this was new, and you knew I had to get it. The Lost Boys. I think all of you who've ever watched my channel know Lost Boys is my favorite movie of all time. Not favorite horror, not favorite 80s, just favorite movie. Number 1. I've watched this more than probably anything else. Pee-wee's Big Adventure is maybe a close second. But yeah. So it's no-brainer. It's the artwork. This looks great. You know, I made that little comment about part 5 on this. But again, I think that was more just a source artwork that they used. Because this looks great. That looks great. So the Poltergeist one looked great. And here's the artwork in the back. Pretty awesome. Again, I think it's all original artwork. And on the side, and of course I didn't need anything because this is one of the many copies of The Lost Boys I own. This is my Best Buy Steelbook 4K that I've never opened. No reason to open because I have, as you all know, the 4K slip. I have the Zavvi box set. I have too many to even friggin' count, but great way to house that and protect that. All right, guys, so here are my pickups for February 2025. If you want to check out Blockbuster box sets, I think it's theblockbusterboxsets.com. I know he has an Etsy page, but I think that's for international. Let me know in the comments below, what did you pick up during the Vinegar Syndrome sale during the month of February? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see you guys in the Nerd Cave.